So
Okay.
what
Okay.
is the
Okay.
difference between, is it term versus whole life
It
insurance?
is so term, it's term, which goes for a term. So it can be, I mean, I have some carriers that go as many as 45 years, but the standard time is usually 30 years. A whole life policy is also referred to as a permanent policy because it goes for your whole life. I mean, I have some that stop at 100, some that stop at 120. I mean, we would love to live to 100. I mean,
Mhm.
ideally, most of us don't. So,
Mhm.
those policies do go for a longer period. And so, but whatever you start at, that's why I always suggest people if they're going to get it when you're younger, because if you're paying $100 at 25, then that's what you will be paying at 85. So it
Mm.
doesn't change. So that's kind of the benefit to those permanent policies over the term policies. But when we're talking about price, the whole life policies can be a little bit more expensive.
Okay. Would you recommend a whole life policy over mortgage protection insurance just as much as you recommend a term life policy over
I
that?
would, yes. And this is what I say because I know there are agents, financial advisors, whatever their role may be. I don't discredit anyone that
Mhm.
say, oh, just get this, just get a term, just get a IUL, just get I'm not one of those agents. Like we really have to sit down and talk about what your needs are, like what your goal is, what you're trying to accomplish financially. And then from there, make a decision on should you do this term or should you do something more permanent. But I'm definitely an advocate for getting the policies while we're young. I mean, I really just can't stress that enough. I probably would get on a really big soapbox if I talked about it to the depth of how I really feel about it. But don't wait because yes, when people are saying, "Oh, it's too expensive," yes, because you're 55.
Yeah.
So we have to know these things and get into these things when our health is good, the chances of passing away are not as high because that determines what the premium will be.